Welcome to the Green Trees. My name is Tania and today we're going to talk about a sad event that panicked everyone in the world, but mainly people in Brazil. Thousands of fires are burning in Brazil, and such is the extent of the fires that affect this crucial region for the planet, declaring several Amazon states in environmental alert. Humans are killing Amazon trees, and Brazil's fires increased 85% from last year. Now, to know more about the subject, we are going to Sophie and Abby.
Hi, Tanya, Abby here. Can you imagine that a president of an entire country support the idea of burning trees for making space because farmers need it? Well, this is what is happening to the Amazon rainforest. According to a report made by NASA on August 11, the ash can be seen from outer space. Something sad and devastating, since it's known that these rainforests help us to breathe. Thomas Lovejoy argued that this is one of the biggest fires in human history, and it's going to help global warming to increase. Reporter Sophie can tell us more about this problem.
French President Emmanuel Macron said that this was an international crisis, and the German government added that the fires were frightening and threatening. The French president also proposed discussing this problematic at the G7 discussion. However, Bolsonaro explained that this was inappropriate nowadays.
Fortunately, not everything is lost. After all, big organizations like Greenpeace are trying to stop this horrible situation and to protect what we have left from what our planet was in the beginning. Also, this organization said we are about to destroy one of the world's last climate solutions. This will impact us all, being this an alarming affirmation.
This movie is inspired on Marvel Comics and it was released on July 5, 2019. The movie is focused again in Peter Parker, also known as Spider-Man. Peter's schools organize a trip to Europe and he decides to take this journey to have some vacation away from his job as a superhero and also for other reasons to try and conquer MJ's heart and however the things doesn't go as planned for our fellow Spider-Man.
I absolutely love this movie. Its special effects are mind-blowing and the plot is way too fantastic. It also has mesmerizing twists and turns. You can know much about Peter Parker, see how he struggles to live his as a teenager life and as a superhero, and how he takes in the fact that Iron Man is no longer by his side. Although, the only thing I dislike about the film was the pairing of Peter Parker with MJ. For me, they do not feel as a couple. First, they didn't have too much of a background where they interact, so I could not consider them as a potential couple, and in my personal opinion, she doesn't fit with him. But either way, I still like the movie. Let me tell you that it leaves you with an epic cliffhanger. So if you're a fan of action movies and superheroes, go ahead and watch it. I assure you won't regret it.
Does the name Greta Thunberg sound familiar to you? She is a 16-year-old girl who has shown more discomfort with the system than many of us after inaugurating Friday for Future, where millions of children have missed classes stemming from the demands for change in climate policy. The 16-year-old girl is now at the UN Climate Action Summit. During her speech, she claims, "You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words." She has not only been heard by leaders worldwide, but has criticized them directly.
Greta isn't playing, she's direct and concise. It is said that she is not interested in great speeches, but practical actions. She's sick of lies, of politics, of excuses, and yet she has received countless of criticisms focused more on her personality than on her message. Because it seems easier to criticize her appearance and her motives than to establish real changes in our way of life. Greta Thunberg is a girl, yes. Greta Thunberg has Asperger's syndrome. Yes, she comes from a privileged place too, but she has taken advantage of the place she comes from to focus on a global problem, the climate crisis. Greta Thunberg is an activist, not a superhero. She alone cannot fight this climate crisis, poverty crisis, reduce the gender gap, settle the Syrian war, and continue living her life.
Look at it this way. Why is a 16-year-old girl more demanded than international leader? Why do you expect impossible requirements from her? Why do you want her to fail when you know that will only mean an environmental failure for everyone? Should Greta Thunberg be the face of the fight against global warming? No! The answer is no! Because global warming does not have only one face, and she challenges the leaders with the next phrase. We will not let you get away with this. Right here, right now, is where we draw the line. The world is waking up. Change is coming, whether you like it or not.
The other day I was playing golf with my family. That day I didn't notice my position and how I grabbed the stick, and when I hit the ball, it hit my cousin's head. Forcefully, I got scared. We took him to the hospital, but fortunately nothing serious happened to him. Many will believe that I will stop playing golf, but it was the opposite. I began to practice more my posture, how to grab the club, and where to direct it. 3 weeks ago, there was an accident at the Chapultepec Fair. As a result, they had to close the doors to the public forever. My honest opinion is that I am against this, because just like my story, they shouldn't have closed the fair just because of a mistake. Instead of doing this, they should have kept the entire fair. But on the other hand, why let something dangerous remain open? It will only cause more accidents, more deaths, more fears.
It wouldn't be a fun place to be with family. It would be an ugly memory of a deadly death. Why would we want more? How do we know there won't be another accident? In reality, many feel safe knowing that the park closed due to the accident. But how do we know it was an accident? According to Claudia Sheinbaum, head of the government of the capital, it wasn't an accident. There was negligence. They did an investigation, and according to the report, there was no care about mechanical games. The park own norms were not even complied with. So why close because of a person didn't comply with the rules? It was not fault of the mechanical games. As far as I'm concerned, they will only have to stop the person who causes this tragic accident. The fair is not dangerous at all. They only have to be sure that the care carried out.